Scrapbookers, this is Megan, and I am back today with day number 7 of 30 Days of Sketches. So this one, I actually had a ton of photos of us outside. I think this was like, let's see, this was January 5th, I think 2018. And it was a tradition of ours for, the last week of the kids' winter break or Christmas break to go sledding a couple different times. And so this was, I think, the last time we went sledding this year before they started school up again. And it's really sad because the older they've gotten, we haven't done this tradition. Like, we used to do it every year at Christmas time, and just like we would be outside a lot and playing in the snow. And now that they're older, we don't really sled as much or play in the snow as much. Like, it makes me kind of sad because I love snow pictures. But anyway, okay, so this is the sketch that I am using today, and I decided to use 7 photos. The sketch calls for only 6 photos, and then one of the square areas was supposed to be for the title, but I actually am not going to do that because I had so many photos, and so I'm just kind of going through them, organizing which ones are going to go on this layout, and then the other photos are going to go on a double page that you, I think, saw yesterday. I think it was yesterday. No. I'm not sure, but you'll see it sometime. Yeah, because I believe I used a sketch for 30 days of sketches. Sorry about knocking my camera. I actually have gotten a new camera set up, and I'm so super excited because it is so much easier now, and I am not bumping into my camera at all. So it's kind of awesome, and I'm really excited. Anyway, so I chose, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different papers, I think. And so I was just going through them, pulling them out, and deciding which ones I wanted to use as my background. So I could go with this brown polka dot, and I really like how that is just going to be the contrast. So the brown is going to contrast the pink and the minty kind of aqua blue really, really well. So here I'm just cutting down all of my photos, and I start with them all at 3x4, even though the sketch calls for square 3x3 photos. And I'm thinking this will be fine. I just won't have as much space in between the photos. And then I decide, no, you know what? I want them to be smaller. And so I'm going to try to cut them down a little bit more so that they are square. And it does actually work out really well. And I'm really happy that I did that because I was able to get more pattern paper behind the photos, and I just love this color scheme. The pink and the kind of minty blue green together with the brown just looks so pretty to me. So this collection is an older, oh my goodness, I'm totally drawing a blank. Simple Stories, I think. Snow and Cocoa. Yes. And this one I bought, I think, the whole collection on. I bought the paper pad, and then I bought the tags and the chipboard and the embellishments, the ephemera pack. So that was really fun to kind of go through all of these ephemera pieces again. Like, it's been a long time since I've scrapbooked with this collection, and so it was really fun to bring it out again and to scrapbook with it. So here I am thinking, okay, something's missing on my photos. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my photos. But then also I was participating in the Victoria Marie virtual crop the weekend I was making this, and she wanted us, there was a challenge to use our tools. So of course I had to pull out my Fiskars border punch, and this one is a scallop. And so I am going to do a scallop on both sides of the pink paper that you see there. Okay, so now here I have the pink pattern paper glued down to the background, and I am going to mat all of these 7 photos on just white cardstock, and it's going to be a super teeny tiny mat. I just kind of felt like they needed something to pop them off of the background a little tiny bit more. And so that is what I'm going to do to help that. So now I am just matting the last photo, and then I'm going to bring out, I'm trying to figure out what to do with this 7th photo. So I thought, okay, I really like the color of the blue. And then I knew I wanted to have the pink on there as well behind that photo, just to kind of bring that pink color over to the side. So I'm just going to glue that down. And then this is where I was kind of thinking I was just going to leave the white background and just glue it down to the pink. But then I'm like, well, I kind of want to bring that mint color over to this side too. So this is where I decide, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a border around these photos. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I really like how that turns out. So here I'm just trying to make it a little more simple and just cut all of them at the same time. And they're all supposed to be the same size, so it was pretty easy just to copy the lines all the way down. So there we go. I have those all cut out, and then we're gonna move on. I'm gonna glue them all down, all the photos down, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, so now here I have dumped out all of the ephemera and embellishments and everything that I have from this collection, and I'm just going through it and trying to decide what I want to put on this layout. So I thought this would be kind of fun to leave in so that you guys could kind of see my process of adding embellishments and things to a layout when I have a full collection. And this collection is still pretty intact because I didn't buy it the first year it was out, and when they re-released it, I think the next year, I bought seriously every single piece of it because I had been so sad that I didn't buy it the year before. So, and then I only used a little bit of it when I got it, and I kind of just threw it in my stash, and it's just been sitting there not being used. So I had a lot to go through. And it was so fun to pick out all the different pieces. So here I'm just using my Nuvo glue, and you can see I'm having a really hard time getting the glue to come out. So if any of you have suggestions and tips on how to use the Nuvo glue, I feel like there was a lot of air in it, and so it was kind of making it difficult to squeeze it out. But then eventually the air, I think I opened it and then closed it or something. I don't remember what I did, but it kind of went back to normal when I wasn't having trouble with it. So now here I don't seem to be having as hard of a time. So I'm not sure what I did to change that, but it's like really weird. I really would love to hear your thoughts on the Nuvo glue, the liquid glue. I'm a newbie with this, but see, and then here I had a hard time with the glue again. So I'm not sure if this is just me, because I feel like everybody adores this glue, and I'm just like, it's a liquid glue, whoop-de-doo, kind of thing. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't impress me that much. So tell me below, what is so amazing about this glue? So now I am bringing in some Nuvo, what is this? Glue? I don't know what this is called. I'm totally drawing a blank. But I'm just making little circles and adding just a little more to this layout. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed this layout, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.